Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Purdy setting up that play action. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Buccaneers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks to really create some indecision now defensively.
We've got a screen to the running back. He's inside the 10. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Has this at the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Mayfield now from the gun. That one's good to Godwin. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the give, this is Irving. He dodged the tackle. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. give for the first time to Rashawn White. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. 1st and goal. Here's Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Throwing from the gun. Picked up by the 49ers. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Get set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Buying some time right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
What's up?
First and 10, it's Pollard. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down.
180.
Irvin here from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And this one is launched downfield. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point. Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
The 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment.
Get set, get set. Right around set. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds the in route complete. No one's around him, he's got space. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the give to Irving. eases this down to the 34. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 19.
A toss running right. It's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He's got it near the 8. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Outside. Money team, watch out. 21.
The final throw before the break. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get set. Up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Get set. Up.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Outside. Yellow. Money team.
Purdy to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. Let's go! The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
This is Irving on 2nd. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Keon White there.
Tackled by Keon White. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
180. Up.
Looking now from the gun. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180.
Irving on the inside give. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
180.
Baker now from the gun. It's complete. This is Egbuka. Spins out of one side. Has a hole left. Room to run. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Get set, get set. Ready, team, watch out. Up.
Purdy on first down. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Outside. Ball 12. Run it outside.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
180.
Now a carry by Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Set. 20. Stop.
Here's Baker. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. 180. Pistol. Start.
Here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get set. Line around, up. Start.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
And the 49ers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Outside.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get set. 118. Watch out. 41. Check the higher. Slam.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Start.
Now it's Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another 49er 1st down.
Get set.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth.
Buccaneers 31, 49ers 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
180! Point it right, point it right.
Pressure coming. Baker escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
180!
They'll air it out on third. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard
line. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Get set, get set. Line around, up.
Now try it right with McCaffrey. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get set, get set. On 18, watch out. Hot.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. So callers him on this game. He'll drop about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
18, watch out. Stop.
Desperation time here. He put everything he had into this one. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Jamel D makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
180. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got any more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Irving on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 49ers into the dime defensively. 3rd down.
180. Watch out.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers only up by a few. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
180. Watch out.
They'll run for it with White. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved They need a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
180! What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
180! What's up?
Now pitch to Pollard. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180! What's up?
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is picked up by the 49ers! So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set! 118! What's up?
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big game downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 38 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Buccaneers, 31.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.